Hi everyone and welcome back to V's Budgets. For the returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then hi, my name is V and I'm a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. If you like this sort of content, then please do consider sticking around and subscribing below. So today is a little bit of a catch up. I know I've been saying this the last couple of videos, but it has been a hot minute. Excuse the voice, I'll get into that in a minute. But yes, today we're going to check in, see where we've been up to, and stuff for week 3 of July. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the last time you saw me, it was on a June budget with me video, and it's the 17th of July. So where have I been? Well, I've been on holiday. I came back, got COVID. Then COVID was a nightmare because I was ill, you guys. I was not good at all. Didn't end up in hospital for that. I did end up in hospital when I was on holiday, which perhaps made my immune system a little bit weak. Hence I got COVID pretty bad. There's going to be a lot of editing because I'm doing a lot of coughing. It wasn't so much the days I had COVID. Yes, I felt like tired and stuff, but I found the most difficult the sort of like 10 days post COVID, and I got seriously concerned that I had long COVID. Well, the majority of the symptoms have been a lot better since, thankfully. It's been about a week that I am feeling much better. However, you can probably hear it in my voice. I am still sort of shifting whatever it is that is in my lungs. I had to go for an x-ray on Friday because I don't know what it is and what I have, but I'm quite wheezy. I had to get an inhaler. I never had an inhaler before. So we digress. Basically, budgeting was not quite on my top priority. Saying that, you guys, I did budget. Just to talk you through it, I didn't film this. I just wasn't up for it at all, but I did do my July budget, and I will do an end of July check-in so that I can sort of talk you through what happened. If you have seen the last couple of months budget with me's, then you would know that July is pretty much the last month where I am utilizing savings to get to the end of the month. You'll see here, without talking you through it, but in my budget, my salary doesn't quite cover the expenses. I'm about £300 short, and that is because Clara's nursery bill is so high. I'm basically paying a second mortgage. So I knew that over the summer, because I moved her from 4 days to 5 days, I knew that I would have to dip in my savings, and that's fine. That was planned. And I knew that on average, I would have to dip about £200 to £300 savings. Now, the good news is that this is the last nursery bill, because right here is the payment for the month of August, and she finishes nursery on the 25th of August. So we will not be paying any more childcare fees for nursery. She will be starting school the second week of September, and she will be going to an after school club for a couple of days a week. So there will still be some childcare fees, but it'll be nowhere near as this. So yes, so that is the monthly budget. I've also been quite good and kept track all of my expenses. I won't do a proper check-in sheet this week because my pots are still a little bit all over the place. But this is just to give a sense of like what's been happening. Couple of things. Number one is you guys, I don't have time. My job is seriously demanding at the moment, and things like food shopping, oh my goodness. I am an Aldi shopper, as most of you that have been following me for a little while know. I just physically have not had the time to get myself down to Aldi over the last couple of weeks. So I have been doing Tesco's Click and Collect, which I'm gonna be honest, it's been fantastic because it just saved me so much time. I can do it online, so I can do it, you know, in the evening as I'm watching TV. I can just like put stuff in the basket. I can easily sort of drive 2 minutes down the road, because the nearest Tesco is literally 2 minutes down the road, and it'll take me 15 minutes in total and I'll be back. So the convenience factor has been, you know, unbelievable, but I have been overspending on groceries over the last couple of weeks because of that. I'm also on a little bit of a health kick, not exercise wise because I'm just not up for it at the moment, but I am really starting to think about what I'm putting in my body. I talked about this a couple of months ago, that I was really looking to lose some weight because I felt a bit uncomfortable in my skin. And I found this subscription box called Green Chef, which I believe is owned by the same company that does HelloFresh, but it has a diet focus, i.e. it allows you to pick certain dietary requirements as part of your boxes, like if you're into keto, or if you're into like sort of like lower carbohydrates intakes. So that's what I'm trying to do. For somebody that constantly eats either bread or pasta or rice or potatoes with every meal, it's been super interesting and I'm really, really enjoying it. I only started it this week. This week was the first box, and guys, Monday to Sunday I've already dropped 2.5 pounds. And I'm not saying is down to the box, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more aware. I'm not depriving myself of anything. I'm still having treats here and there, but just making me a little bit more conscious. Anyway, digressing again. So let's have a look. So on Monday, it was a no spend day. On a Tuesday, I picked myself up, I think it was an egg protein pot from Tesco's, and I think it was some sort of breakfast. I can't remember what it was, but it was something healthy. It wasn't a coffee or anything like that. Gosh, I can't remember what it was. Oh, anyway, train for the day was £14.10. Following day, I popped into Tesco's and got some bits for lunch. Then had to go into the pharmacy because I had a GP appointment, and got my inhaler and got a couple of extra medicines to keep in the medicine cupboard. And then in the evening, I had my click and collect order. Thursday was a no spend day. Friday was a Prime Day on Amazon. So your girl spent £127.23. It was kind of planned. I bought a gift for my uncle. I bought my fabric conditioner, which was on offer. I bought a new phone case and new charging cables because I have a new phone. And yeah, that's why it's kind of like between sinking funds and spending. But I was quite pleased with what I got. Saturday, so for those that have been following me, you would know that I have a little girl. Her name is Clara and she's 4 and she is adorable. Not biased at all, obviously. Myself and Clara's dad co-parent, and up until very recently we shared custody of Clara. I had her 4 nights a week, he would have her 3 nights a week. And then in readiness for her school starting, because we knew that we would have to move into an every other weekend arrangement, we then moved to me 5 nights and him 2 nights. And now we have finally, I say finally, it's not like a finally as in like a pleasant finally. I'm not like glad. In fact, you know, it's tough, right? And a lot of people that watch me, I know, are single mums. It is tough, and the last thing you want is your child to miss their dad and feel like, why is daddy not seeing me as often? So it has been a little bit tough because we didn't want her to feel like daddy didn't want to spend time with her, but it was something that we knew had to happen because Clara's school is at the end, literally at the end of my road, and he lives about 25 minutes away. So it would be impractical to keep up the nights in the week. And also we felt that as adults, we deserved some adult time with our new partners without children, and the best way of doing it would be to have every other weekend arrangement. Anyway, it finally happened, and last weekend was the weekend that I had my first weekend off. It sounds bad to say it that way, but I was so thankful. Myself and my partner ended up going down to the coast for the weekend, and we went to Portsmouth and had a great day at the outlet and had lunch on the harbour, and it was just lovely. So this weekend I had Clara for the full weekend, and yesterday, Saturday, we met my uncle into town, met for a coffee, and then we went and sorted out her school uniform. I had done an M&S order as the M&S school event started last Tuesday, but I needed to get the branded stuff. So that's what we did, and yes, we got all of her bits. The only thing that I'm missing now is her school shoes, but that's because I'm gonna get her measured mid-August just to make sure that we get the right size, because I think she's an 8.5 at the moment, and I don't know whether to get an 8.5 or a 9. So I'm just going to wait another month and then just get the shoes before the school starts. So yeah, that's what the strategy is. And then, yeah, so we had coffee with my uncle. My Green Chef box for this week charge came out. Spent £8.83 in Tesco because my partner's little boy has got chicken pox at the moment, so we didn't see them this weekend, but I went in and got some things for them. I got Clara on a little ride. I had to exchange a couple of things from my M&S school uniform online order. So went into M&S, did the exchange and picked up something else, and then paid for parking, and then yeah, got the proper uniform there. So that's kind of been how this week has been. So yes, I guess what we'll do now is we're going to have a look at stuffing for next week, and I'll be warned, my pots are pretty bare at the moment. I have to say I haven't been as strict with my budget. I didn't go over, but I've been spending, and that's okay. It's been a bit of an expensive month so far. So yeah, let's get stuffing. Okay, so we're going to start with sinking funds. We're going to start with my Hyper Jar. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am a digital cash stuffer. I use two sort of like apps to do my stuffing. I use Hyper Jar for my sinking funds. Hyper Jar is not a bank. It's literally just somewhere to store your money, which is why I use it for sinking funds. Whereas my spending pots, which is my sort of weekly spending, that is with Monzo. Monzo is a bank, and the reason why I have it split is because I have too many pots for Monzo, and therefore I need to split it between the two, essentially. that's really why that is. There's not enough pots for Monzo. I've complained to them enough times, but yeah, so that's why it's in two different systems. So as you can see, I did stuff for week 1 and week 2. My week 1 for spending was a little bit sparse because I actually stuffed late in the week, so I'd already spent money, so it was a little bit odd. But then week 2 I did it properly, and we're now going to start week 3. I'm a Monday stuffer, or Sunday night anyway, beginning of the week. So yeah, let's go. So annual payment, guys, look at this. There's only £10 in here. I spent literally everything, and I'm so glad. This pot at one point had like, I think it had like nearly £300 in it. But this is why I do this. Literally all of my bills, let's say, for quite some time are now done. Like, I don't have to worry about it. My Disney Plus is paid, my Amazon Prime went out last week, my garden bin is in May, travel insurance is done, Beauty Pie subscription's done, my ring subscription is done. The only thing that I am saving for and the next bill that I have left for this year is my boiler, my gas safety maintenance, and that is in October and we are in July. So yeah, super happy about that. So we've got £10 in there. We're going to be adding £5 this week. So funny. I went to transfer the money and I was like, yeah, there's no money in my wallet here, is there? Anyway, let's try again. We are going to stuff £135 in our sinking funds today. So yeah, so on annual pay, we're only going to add £5 and that will take us to £15, which is great. Next is home emergency. We have got £95 in there and we're going to be putting £10 and that will take us to £105, and this is not due until like April next year, so we've got loads of time for this. Next is car insurance, and car insurance is getting £10, so there's £296 in there, and with the £10 it will get to £306.87. Again, that is not due until the end of the year, and yeah, we're halfway through where I believe I should be anyway. Car maintenance, we have got 555, and that pretty much always gets £25. That's for my MOT, my service, and anything else that may go wrong with my car. So that will take it to 580. So that's definitely my service and MOT paid off, and my tax. And then now we're saving for any work that needs to be done. And again, that all happens at the end of the year, fingers crossed. So yeah, that's what we're saving for. Clara activity, that is currently it's swimming, but it might be something else as she starts the school term. So we'll see, but that is going to be getting £5. There is £16.54 in there. And with the £5, it will take us to £21.54. I have just paid for the summer term for swimming, so hopefully, and I think that actually goes until the beginning of October. She is on the wait list for gymnastics at the start of September, so there may be like a month where she does both, but she's on the wait list, so it's not guaranteed that she will get in. But ideally, that's what she wants to do, so that's what we're saving for. Next is Clara's birthday. This is not for her gifts. This is a birthday activity, whether it's a party or whatever else. And that is also getting £5. So there is 95 in there. And with this £5, it'll take it to 100. So that's great. I don't know if she'll have a party next year. But yeah, we'll see where we get to. Next is gifts, and gifts is getting £10. I did just withdraw from here to pay for my uncle's birthday present. His birthday's in November, but I knew that Prime Day would offer what I wanted to get him for a little bit cheaper, so I took advantage and I bought it. So now we have 52 in there. I don't think I have anything else now coming up until next year. There may be the odd gift. Actually, I'm lying. Sorry, big cough attack. I was saying, actually, I'm lying because my best friend's little boy has got a birthday this month and I will be buying him a gift. So I will get money this month, but then after that, I can't think of anyone that I would need to buy for, so the pot will then build in time for March next year, because that's when I have all of my birthdays. So that was gift. Next is Christmas, And Christmas is getting £15 this week. So there's £3.10 in there, and with the £15 that will get to £325. This is not just for Christmas gifts, this is anything Christmas related. Next is Holiday, and Holiday is getting £25. There's 168 in there, and with the 25 it will take it to 193. It's really hot in here, you guys, but I've had to close the door because otherwise Clara would hear me, and her door is obviously open. So I've had to close the office door. So I don't have a fan because of the noise. So literally just the window open. I am melting. Next is, back to school. Now, back to school is not getting anything. I have spent most of the money in here. I did add £40 on week 1, but then I did the M&S order. I bought her the branded stuff at the weekend and transferred the money already. So what I've got left here technically is for her shoes and her water bottle. Clara's dad will help with uniform costs, but realistically I don't know how much he's going to be able to contribute, so at least I know that what I've got here should be enough for everything. I don't think I'll be getting Clark's for Clara. I think I'll be getting the shoes in M&S because I'm hearing lots of bad reviews about Clark's shoes. So yeah, anyway, £50 in there, not getting anything else. I will start putting back into here in August, but I needed everything on week 1 because I thought the M&S order would be bigger than what it was. Next, health insurance excess has got £100 in there. I have private medical insurance through work, and every year if you do use them you need to pay excess of £100. So I have that just in case I need it, but yeah, I haven't used it yet. Medical, obviously I did spend some money from here this month, but medical is getting £10. And that will take it to £46, I believe. Yeah. And then last but by no means least, it's Vinny. Vinny is my cat and he is getting £15. If you haven't watched my previous video, I am trying to get a scale and polish done for him at the end of this year. It's quite expensive. It's not urgent, but I think he needs about £300 or so. So yeah, he's getting quite a bit in his sinking fund at the moment. So that is Vinny done. And I believe, guys, that should be all from our wallet, which it is. So we have stuffed 135 into sinking funds. And now let's move over to Monzo and stuff our spending pots. Okay, guys, so we are on Monzo and we are going to start straight away, and we'll start with spending, and spending gets £20 each week. Obviously, I spent everything here from last week, so there's only £20 in there. Date night has only got £10 in there, and this week it's getting £20. I think because we had quite an expensive weekend, not this weekend gone, but the one before, I don't think we'll be doing much. I know we want to go to the cinema, but apart from that, we haven't got any sort of like outings planned, so we'll see. Next is Vinny, and Vinny is getting £10. That's for his like food. I have been meaning to put him on a diet, but I haven't got around to getting the actual right food. I'm trying to find a place that is trustworthy to buy the food from, not at full price. And there's a few websites that sell like pet food, but I don't know, they seem a bit dodgy. The discounts are good, but yeah, I kind of have not had the chance to really get it and get my head around it. So there's £71 in there, and that it'll probably get spent this week on this new diet food that I need to get. Beauty is getting £20. And that will take it to 108. Family Time has got £34 and it's getting £10. So apologies if you're hearing my office chair squeaking. That'll take it to £44.70. I know around this time of the year, like Christmas stuff starts getting out there. So I'm keeping an eye out to get some bits booked in time for Christmas. We did Kew Gardens last year. I booked pumpkin picking. So yeah, I'm kind of looking for some activities for the kids for the autumn. So I'm going to try and build this pot up in the next few weeks to get that underway. Home has got £12 and it is getting £10. So that will have 22. Clara is also getting £10, and yes, also bought a lot of stuff for Clara in Primark. Next is miscellaneous, and miscellaneous, as always, it gets £5. Then we have clothes, and clothes gets £10. I did get myself something from the Portsmouth outlet last weekend, so this envelope was literally depleted. Fuel has got £50 because the £30 that I had in week 2 for transport, I only used half of it, and the remainder, well, I used, to be honest, yeah, I think I only went to the office once. So I put £20 on in the fuel pot because I've been using a lot of fuel at the moment. I had to go to my office, my second office, on Thursday last week, and that's quite far. It's about an hour and a bit away. So I was like, right, let me just transfer some money over, and I don't even think that will be enough. But it is getting £30 this week. So I am going to go and put £80 worth of fuel in the car tomorrow, and hopefully that will be full tank. Groceries is getting £45. I will probably overspend again this week on that, but I'll try not to. Household is getting £10 this week, which is good because that's been depleted, buying £18 worth of fabric conditioner. In fairness, it was 8 bottles for £18, and it's the Lenore, oh, what is it called? Outdoorable, the ones that, yeah, you know the one. And normally if it's on sale, it's only £3, but it worked out at like £2.25 a bottle, so I couldn't leave it there. Cleaners, not getting anything. She got paid at the beginning of the month. Also, my cleaner's on holiday now until mid-August, so I will only have to pay her once next month. And then finally, transport gets £30. Oh. And that is all. And that will be £230. So that's it, guys. That is all of our pots stuffed. Apologies for the rambling on and the probably long video, but there was a lot to catch you up on. I will try and maintain a Sunday night schedule because I feel like it helps me a little bit more. So I'm going to try and film on Sunday nights now, not on Mondays, because I was finding it really difficult to find the time to edit. So hopefully I will then edit this video and it'll be with you. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.